Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. How are you all children? I hope you all are fine with your families. Today's lesson we are going to start by solving a riddle. Do you know what is a riddle? I am going to give you the hints and you have to guess what I am talking about. Like who am I? Okay. So are you ready for the hints? Here the hints are. I am usually round but I am not a pizza. I tell you something, but I don't have a mouth. I have numbers on my face, but I am not a phone. I have hands, but no fingers. I have face, but no eyes. Guess who am I? Let me repeat the hints again. I am usually round, but I am not a pizza. I tell you something, but I don't have a mouth. I have numbers on my face, but I am not a phone. I have hands, but no fingers. I have a face, but no eyes. Come on children, guess what I am talking about. Okay children, were you able to guess what I was talking about? What the riddle was about? Yes, it's none other than a clock. Okay, it's usually round in shape. The face of the clock is round. The frame might be in different shapes, but if you see it goes round, right? And what is that it tells us? It tells us the time. And today's topic that we are going to learn is time. Okay. Now, when we say time, can you just imagine your day without a clock or without knowing the time? No, it's not possible, right? We can't even imagine a second without looking at the time, or we can't imagine doing any work without knowing the time. And there are many phrases that you must have heard, or your parents must be telling you, your teachers must have been telling you that don't waste time. Time is precious, right? So, there are so many things that we can relate with this topic, time. So, if time is so precious and so important, then it is our duty to know how to read the time, right? And today we are going to learn how we read the time. Fine. Now, you can see I have a clock over here, and these type of clocks we call them analog clocks, where we have numbers on them from 1 to 12, and you can see that there are two needles over here which we call them hands. Okay. These type of clocks are called analog clocks. Now, there are other types of clocks also where you will see that there are only numbers written on that. You will not find these hands or these needles. Those type of clocks are called digital clocks. Okay. Now, today we are going to learn how to read an analog clock, these type of clocks. Okay. Now, first let us try to understand the parts of this analog clock. On this clock you can see we have two hands, okay, two needles, one is small and the other one is long. Sometimes we have the third needle also. The smallest needle that you see on the clock, it is the hour hand, okay. It tells us how many hours it is, fine. And the long hand that you see over here, we call this minute hand. The third type of hand that we see usually on the clock, which is very fine, a thin needle, that is the seconds hand, okay. But if we do not have a second hand, it does not matter, still we can read the time. But without these two hands, it is not possible to read the time. So, hour hand and minute hand are the important hands that we need to know to read the time. Other than that, you can see there are numbers on the face of the clock, we call it face of the clock. Okay. On the face of the clock, we can see the numbers from 1 to 12. Now, these numbers will take different values depending on which hand is pointing at them. Okay. Now, let us try to understand that. If you look at this clock over here, on this clock you can see I have written the numbers inside from 1 to 12 and outside I have written few numbers. Okay. Now, these numbers which are written inside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 12, they are the hours, okay, they are the hours. And same numbers you can see outside I have written 5, 10, 15, 20, so on till 60. These are the minutes. That means when our hand is facing or pointing at these numbers, we read them as hours, like 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, so on. But when the same minute hand points the same number, the value of this number will change to, like if it is at 1, it will be 5 minutes. If minute hand is pointing at 2, it means it is 10 minutes. So, in fives, you know the skip counting of fives? Yes, we have to skip count in fives for these numbers. So, if the minute hand is pointing at 5, it means it is 25 minutes. Understood? So, depending on which hand is pointing at this number, we have to read it accordingly, whether it is hours or minutes. Okay. Now, before we go ahead reading the time, let us try to understand few things that are related to the time. First thing, like I said, hour hand, the smallest hand that you see on the clock is called the hour hand. Then the second hand that we discussed was the minute hand. Okay. The long hand that we see over here, this is the minute hand. Now, 1 hour, when we say 1 hour, it means it has 60 minutes in it. Now, if you look at this, you can see that 1 means 5 minutes, 10, 15, 20, so on till it comes to 12, it is 60 minutes. That one round of the clock, when minute hand goes one round of the clock, it means it has completed 60 minutes, and that is equal to 1 hour. Now, you can see here between the two numbers, we have small lines. These are the minutes. Each line tells us it is 1 minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, then comes 5. Understood? So, between every two numbers there are 5 intervals, that is 5 minutes are there. Fine. So, 1 hour means 60 minutes. So, in one day, how many hours do we have? How many hours are there in one day? There are 24 hours in one day. Now, if one day has 24 hours, a clock is showing us only 12 hours, right? So, how do we read 24 then? That is a question mark. When clock has only 12, then what about the whole day 24 hours? How do we read them? So, what we have done? We have divided this 24 into two groups. Okay, 12 and 12 make 24. So, 2 rounds of the clock make one day. Okay, that means first 12 hours we group them in one, and second 12 hours we group them in the another group, and those groups are AM and PM. AM means anti-meridian and PM means post-meridian. Okay. Now, anti-meridian is the first half of our day. Now, first half of our day starts at 12 midnight, at night 12 o'clock. Your day starts there. Okay. Our day starts at night 12 o'clock, that is 12 midnight to 12 noon, afternoon 12 o'clock. So, one round of the clock, from 12 it goes down and comes back to 12. Which hand I am talking about when I say that it takes 12 hours? It will be the hour hand. Okay. When hour hand takes one complete round of the clock, that means it has completed 12 hours. That means half of the day has passed. Now, this half of the day we say it is AM. So, 12 midnight to 12 noon it is AM. If I say 3:30 in the morning, like at night 3:30, so will I use AM or PM? AM. Okay, it is the beginning of the day, right, the first half of the day. So, it will be AM. Now, the second half of the day, when the hour hand starts its second round, okay, that is from 12 noon to 12 midnight again, afternoon 12 to night midnight, that is the second half of a day, which we write it as PM, post meridian. Okay. So, evening 4:30, what will we use, AM or PM? We will use PM. Have you understood what I have said? First half of the day from 12 midnight to 12 noon in the afternoon, any time between that we will write AM. If it is second half of the day, that is from 12 noon to 12 midnight, we will say PM, we use PM. Okay. As we read the time, I will keep explaining how to use AM and PM. I hope you have understood how we read these numbers, okay, minutes and hours, and how we use AM and PM. Inshallah we will practice now in future, okay. Now next that we are going to do is we are going to try to read the time, okay, and we will see how we write them. Now the clock we can divide it into two halves. If you see here, I have drawn a line and I have divided this clock into two halves. This half of the clock from 12 to 6, when we read the time, 12 to 6 we use past, okay. From 6 to 12 we use 2. Now how we use it? I will show you one example. You can see on this clock I have minute hand pointing at 5 and hour hand pointing between 1 and 2. So how will we read this time? Minute hand is on 5. 5 means how many minutes? 5 means 25 minutes, right? Hour hand is between 1 and 2. That means it has passed 1 o'clock, right? So we can say it is 1:25. I can write it like 1:25. Okay, this is the digital form of writing the time. Now we will see the other way of reading the time, okay. Now we can see that minute hand is in the first half of the clock, okay. Now it is in the first half of the 5 is in the first half of the clock. So here we are going to use the word past. Now 5 means how many minutes? 25 minutes, right? 5 means 25 minutes. So 25 minutes past which hour? 1. Okay, 25 minutes past 1 hour. So we will write 25 minutes past 1. See, we can write the time in two ways. Digital, we write it as 1:25, and when we have to read it with the word past or 2, we will write it as 25 minutes past 1. Okay. Let me show you one more example where we use 2. Okay. Let me set the time as, okay. Now you can see that minute hand is in the second half of the clock, that is, it is pointing at 8. 8 means how many minutes? 8 means 40 minutes, right? Now the hour hand is between 4 and 5, close to 5, correct? So when we have minute hand in the second half of the clock, we have to use 2. But now we have to see how many minutes more do we have for the next hour, that is to 5. It is coming closer to 5, right? The hour hand is coming close to 5, and we have 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes more to go for the next hour. So when we have minute hand in the second half of the clock, we will read it as 20 minutes to the next hour, that is 5. So we will read it as 20 minutes to 5. Okay. When we say past, we read it with the first hour. When we use to, we read it with the next hour. We have to be very careful when we are using past and to. Okay. Now in the digital form, when we have to write the time, we will write it as 4 and 8 means 40. So it will be like 4:40. Okay. This is how we write in the digital form. But the other way of reading the time is 20 minutes to 5. Okay. Let us do one more drill for reading to and past. Okay. Let me set the time as here. I can see that minute hand is again in the second half of the clock. Okay. It is close, it is at 10. Okay. And the hour hand is close to 8. So now the hour which is going to come next is 8, and how many minutes more we have to go to 8? We have, you can see we have 2 numbers remaining over here, that means 5 and 10, 10 minutes more to go, right. So 10 minutes to 8, this will be 10 minutes to 8. Okay. Now, if we have to write in the digital form, we will use the hour that has passed. Okay. Now, which hour has passed? 7. And how many minutes? 10 means how many minutes? 10 means it is equal to 50 minutes. So, we will write it as 7:50. Okay. I hope you have understood how to use past and to. Okay. One more example we will do with past. Okay. Here we have minute hand pointing towards 4, which is in the first half of the clock, and you can see the hour hand, it is between 12 and 1. So, what will be the time now? It is 12:20, 12:20, and the other way of reading the time, since it is in the first half, we will use the word past. So, it is 20 minutes past which hour? It is 12. 12:20, that is 20 minutes past 12. Now, let us see how we use AM and PM for the same time that I have written on the board. Imagine that it is 1:25 in the afternoon. Okay, afternoon 1:25. So, what will we use? Is it in the first half of the day or the second half of the day? Like I said, it is after 12 noon, it is the second half of the day, and in the second half of the day we use PM, right. So, since 1:25 is in the second half of the day, we will use PM. Okay. Now, imagine this number 12:20 to be the night. Okay. At night 12:20. So, what will we use, AM or PM? It is the first half of the day, right. Our day starts from 12 midnight. So, 12:20 at night is the first half of the day. So, we are going to use AM. Okay. Let us try to do the same thing over here. Imagine that this is 4:40 in the morning, okay, before Fajr time, 4:40. So, what will we use, AM or PM? Again 4:40 in the morning, it is the first half of the day, and the first half of the day we use AM. Okay, we use AM. Imagine this to be the evening time after Maghrib, 7:50. So, what will we use, AM or PM? After Maghrib, that is the second half of the day, right. So, we use PM. I hope you have understood how we use AM and PM also. And always remember children, AM or PM is used with the digital way of writing the numbers. Okay, when we are writing the time in digital form, we use AM or PM. I hope you have understood all that we have discussed today. What did we do? We started with the parts of the clock, we have numbers on the clock, and we have hands. Two hands, the two important hands that we use are hour hand and minute hand. And then we saw that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes and 1 day is equal to 24 hours. Now, here I have quarter past and quarter to. Now, quarter, what do we mean by the word quarter? Quarter means it is 1/4 of this clock, right. So, it will be like this when the minute hand is pointing at 3, that is 1/4 of the clock has completed. The minute hand is taken 1/4 of the clock. Okay. So, when the minute hand is on 3, it is quarter past. Okay. We write it as quarter past. Now, here you can see, if I have to read this time, I will read it as quarter past 12. Okay. I will read it as quarter past 12. Now, when this minute hand is facing 9, when it is pointing at 9, you can see if the time is like this, then it is quarter to. That means quarter of the clock we have to still complete for the next hour, right. So, we read it as quarter to. Quarter to the next hour, that is 1. Quarter to 1. When it is at 3, it is quarter past. When minute hand is at 9, we use quarter to. Okay. Now the next that we have here is half past. Half means half of the clock, right? If we are dividing the clock into two halves, you can see from 12 to 6, it's one half of the clock. So when our minute hand is pointing at 6, half of the clock or half of the hour has finished. Okay? So it will be half past 12. Okay? This is how we read the time. I hope you have understood. Children, keep practicing and inshallah we will meet very soon with our new topics. Till then, stay at home and be safe. Jazakumullah khaira. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.